Good afternoon, everyone. Kitty Foss here, your storytelling astrologist, reader of the stars for December 6th, 2025. Happy St. Nicholas Day to those who celebrate. My father was from Amsterdam, and so we used to put our shoes out last night, and when St. Nicholas would come with you'd leave things for his horse and his helper. And so it's always been a fun and special day. And it's really interesting today, the quote that came to mind today. The quote that I chose today is: "There is a crack in everything. That is how light gets in." And traditions on bigger structures often have given us support, and this really is an we are learning that they've had some longer tendrils of beliefs that we don't necessarily share, and they're coming to light. So as things crack, as the bigger picture cracks and the bigger structure cracks, that is how light gets in. By the way, the quote's by Leonard Cohen. So today, St. Nicholas Day, the 6th of December, it's a lot about what's not talking to each other. So we have this moon um, that is in a shift, of wanting us to nurture, to understand. Very powerful moon because it's the moon in Cancer. And our experiences and how we communicate today is expanding, nurturing. There is a trine, which is an energy that's working in the background with our Jupiter that's in Cancer. Our moon is also in Cancer. And the trine is with Mercury that's still in Scorpio. So it's about how we experience change, how we wish to experience change, and communicate that nurturing, that experience. That Cancer moon, though, is not working, interestingly enough, with some bigger energies today. First of all, it's not working with our Pluto energy in Aquarius, nor is it working with our Venus energy and our Sun energy in Sagittarius. So there's a lot of shifting that is happening for our everyday, what we cherish, what we honor, what we find balance in, and the bigger vision of how that fits in and what moves us forward in the truth. So the moon today is not working with transformation, rather letting the focus fall on than what the vision is, the revolutionary energy that is part of what is cracking and changing. It's more about the experience of the alignment within, the alignment with our own structures, our own values that is coming forth and helping us figure out where our next move is, our next best move for us. And it's the experience of alignment in this present moment. This is about the internal change, letting go of the din that's all around us as things crack. We can hear the crack, but remember, look for the light that's coming in. And the structures, Venus in Capricorn, that we've held as a bigger picture of what it is that we value, what it is that we are holding on to. It's going to be a very interesting January. I was just getting ready for um, next year's take a look at it. And it's very clear from the beginning of January that this is, first of all, it's a 1 year, it's about beginnings, but very much we're going to have a huge amount that's in that Aquarius energy that is stepping forward. So be aware of what vision, what internal structures you are creating right now. And this is a bigger picture of value, the truth that we once thought we had, leaning in, that we once thought were the axiom, what we put our life against, is falling apart. And in order to move forward, it's about who we really are, our center, our understanding. It's the tune in us of our own honoring, cherish, values, moral compass, whatever you want to call it, of our own internal structures. Remember, there is a crack in everything. That is how the light gets in. I'll be back tomorrow. Tomorrow's a very astrologically busy day that steps forward for us to take a look at, and that will lead right into Monday. December overall is getting an alignment, our ducks in order. There's a lot of things happening. I'll be very interested as in the middle of the month as that 3i Atlas moves its closest point to Earth around the 17th and the 18th, which, by the way, is also the period of the new moon. So it will be most visible in the sky. I'm Kitty Foss, your storytelling astrologist. Enjoy your Saturday. Namaste.